Evening. Welcome. East Lamphere Township Planning Commission. I'm Darrell Seasals, Chairman of the Planning Commission. Also present this evening is Jerry Huskin to my left, Randy Patterson, immediate left, myself. Next is Colin Seasals, Director of Planning, and Alicia Hare, Assistant Zoning Officer for Commercial. And I don't believe we have any Zooming, so that's our total attendance on this night. So if you can join and raise pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order of business is approval of the minutes for the June 13th meeting. Read those. Any changes or additions? Look to you, Jerry, since Randy wasn't here last month.
Yeah, I can make a motion to approve the minutes.
So we have a motion. Second, what? I could.
Yeah. Whichever.
And since I'm the other member present, I'll second that. Jerry, you in approval of the minutes?
Yes, I am.
Yes, Randy is abstaining, having not been at last month's meeting, and I vote yes. So we have approval by the majority of those present. Okay. Old business, none at this time. New business, Plan 2023-15. The Smuckerland David Byler waiver of deferral of land development for 431 Beachdale Road. Good evening. We don't have a mic, but if you could identify yourself since this is being recorded.
Sure. I'm Roger Fry from Fry Surveying, and I prepared the plan for the Smuckerland property and the David Byler property. Currently, the Byler property is a farm. It's at the Evans Road. If you would turn right off of Beachdale and you get to the bend where it's a kind of a left-hand turn, if you go straight in that driveway, that would be this farm property here. And I have another sheet that shows that full area by deed plot. Byler's also owned this property here as a standalone undeveloped property. Smuckerland is the owner of the property directly to the south that fronts on Church and Beachdale. And just to give you a little bit of an orientation, if you go on Beachdale and you see the Geodome house, that's it right there. So that gives you a little orientation. Just recently, Jerry Smucker, the owner of Smuckerland, and his wife moved into this well in here. The proposal is to add this area to the farm, with the Bylers, this area to Smuckerland. That's simply what we're doing. There's no construction, there's no development involved in the site. Property owned by Smuckerland. Rural area here in East Lamphere Township. We're not doing any development. Also, we're requesting that the township defer planning over to Skelter Laycock. I have one remaining comment on reviews over there having to do with number of rights for the properties that limit the development rights in the ag district. But since we're eliminating property that has a development right, I don't know if we get credit for that or not. So the request is there. And once we get that resolved, we should be good to go. If you'd like to see more of the plan, I certainly can spread it out here, but it's a little confusing. This look at the property with the Byler property here. And Smucker property here, the continuation of Smucker land and its impact on this land here.
The thumbnail was useful for me, with photos, everything,
Yeah,
and also included your lot numbers and letters.
yeah, the reason that,
It was very helpful to me to,
yeah,
of what went where,
Yeah.
and seeing that this tiny piece here is the only part in East Lampeter.
yeah, the reasoning for the numbers being a little bit unusual, back to the prior subdivisions, and they already had lot numbers. And sometimes it gets a little confusing, we just continue those old numbers, because the lines are still going back, and then it's like, well, how does that compare to the old plan? Well, this actually, we're going back to it.
Right. Any questions, comments on this side? And normally I ask from the public, but there is no other public present this evening or present in person or online. Refresh me, Colin, was something like this where we waive it, do we ask that the other township, Upper Lake Hawk, keeps us informed of any of their final approval or changes, or do we have? the
Yeah,
consultant?
typically, Rod will send that to me as well. Yeah, so, yeah.
So we do have staff comment. And we- I don't know if that's required for.
For us, no, I just included because it was all in the.
But it would be done for Upper Lake Hawk.
Right.
Okay. There's no pretty straightforward, simple plan. I don't even know the acreage of that little triangle, or if it's maybe a couple hundred feet.
It's not,
Square feet, but minuscule compared to the 80 acres of the total parcel, so.
well, and the other issue is I did an investigation, actually not for this project, but an investigation on establishing the actual location of the boundary from, the clerk of courts records. And the description is so vague, I don't know how anybody could establish it. So,
Well, with that, I'll look for a motion.
Recommend, make a motion to grant the waiver of land development for the proposed lot add-on plan for Smucker Land and Byler as presented. Second.
We have a motion by Jerry, the second by Randy. Jerry, if you're in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Randy also indicated aye, and myself aye, so it's unanimous, although all present are in favor of. Thank you.
thank you very much. Appreciate
Good
it.
luck. Feel free to, whether you have one issue with. Like,
Two issues. The label and.
well.
But I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a good night. See you.
That was the only item under new business. Any briefing items?
No briefing items. Next month there'll be a couple plans, I think so.
Other business? Or a motion to adjourn? So we have a motion by Randy. I believe I hear a second from.
Second.
Jerry.
It's a new world's record for you.
All those in favor say aye. Three have identified in favor of adjourning, so moved. Thank you.